Alright, I'll be picking this Abus D6 screen belt. Alright, I like to use a Tapa keyway. Fits in there really nicely. And a small flag. And good tension 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 had a little bit of tension. We'll click on 5, 6. 6 is binding. A little bit of movement on 6. Feels like 2. And nope, that was 3. Going back. Got a little bit of heavy tension just to look for it. I'm going to lighten up the tension now. Okay, got a little bit of movement on 2. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. 3 is up. Okay, a little movement on 3. And lighten up the tension. Alright, I'm in a full set and 1 is counter rotating. I'm going to lighten up on the, I'm actually going to help it, bring it down a little bit. And there it is. That one I actually have to push down on the counter rotation. It gets stuck on the end of 1 pin. Alright, and that is it. Let's open her up. Okay. Pen table. Pen tray. Okay, I'm just going to bring this into a lock position for now. Okay, let's pop this off. 3D printed this little guy here. Is a lot easier than taking off the metal one. That's open. Well, let's start with this. Just bring out number 1. Looks like they're going to be difficult. So let's try again. There's number 6. 6. Alright, just going to pull out the key a little bit to help. Okay. That was 5. That was 4. That's 3. 2 and 1. So what's interesting here is that there is no milling on this, but these are torpedo key pins. So I thought that was really interesting. So I don't know, maybe if they just manufacture them and use them in a different lock, but I'm just not used to seeing torpedo key pins. And there's one kind of that's just kind of a stand-up. It has a little bit of a edge on it. Let me show it to you real quick. See what I mean? See that edge, right? But then look at this guy, right? Look at him, right? Little torpedo. But yet this guy, straight, no grooves. Don't know why. All right, let's pull this out. There's the first one, spool, no surprise. Because of that counter rotation. Look at very, very long spools. Very long spools. Okay. There is number 2. There is number 3, a spool, but I didn't feel too much counter rotation from that guy. Let's bring it to the other side. So that guy is standard. And almost like a serrated. I don't know if I could describe that pin. Almost like a serrated. And the last pin. This one is almost like a barrel pin. So just interesting choices. And of course all the springs are in here too. Let's just give it a little love and get some of those out. And those springs do not want to come out. Now I don't even know which one's in or out. Very deep in there because how long the pins are. We'll just leave the springs in there for now. All right, let's give you a close-up. And there you go. You have a whole bunch of torpedo-like pins. You have a spool, a standard spool, and then you have a almost barrel-like pin, a serrated, and another standard. But again, with no milling, it didn't really affect the difficulty of lock too much. You throw a little milling on there, and I bet you there'd be a whole bunch of issues. All right, that's it.